If you guys need any cards, packs, sleeves, anything of that nature, shop on TCG Player using my affiliate link in the description. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another all-new episode of What Are They Cooking? We got 5 absolutely hype replays to go through today. As always, if you would like to submit one, be sure to just click on the Discord link in the description and go to the Edison Format Replays channel. And if I think your replay is cool, I'll maybe possibly feature it on YouTube, so that's exciting. Anyway, let's just get into them here. We got some pretty cool ones. I mean, we always have pretty cool ones, let's be real, but so the first match we have ROIDS. Now, I heard about this deck. I didn't really have a clue what it does or how it functions or any of that. So we're going to find out here, I guess. And the opponent's playing some like whack Diva Hero list, but we've opened Future Fusion, which is pretty good. The main combo I can surmise is that you send a bunch of machines and then you can use ExpressRoid to add back 2 ROIDS, and then you can use those to summon Machina Fortress twice. So essentially, well, I don't think they're going to do it now, but essentially Few plus ExpressRoid is like special summons 2 fortresses, which is pretty cool, I guess. We're just going to summon Gear Frame and pass. Opponent's going to go E-Call, get their own Stratos, and crash with the Gear Frame. Pretty even trade there. Then not going to set Typhoon? Probably should just set Typhoon, I think. We're going to bring back one of the fortresses. We're going to swing in. Opponent's just going to set some stuff and Typhoon now. Okay, they're gonna go. You could have just set that Gem Spark. Actually, they're on Gem Spark. That's weird, right? That's a little bit weird because they're on like Treeborn and Caius, but also they're playing Gem Spark Alias. All right, well, they're just gonna Gem Spark now. Like, they could have just set the Gem Spark probably, and it would have been fine. Typhoon's gonna random. Wait, why didn't you chain the Hero Blast? Huh? Am I missing something? Okay. Well, I guess they just decide not to chain the Hero Blast, and then we're going to bring out, Gear Frame Fortress, attack in, put the opponent super low. Okay. Got to do something here. We can set a D-Prison. This is pretty good. We bring out the Gear Frame. Going to attack into a D-Prison. That Gear Frame is going to hit over the Gardna, and we're going to set the Geki Break. Now we set the Treeborn. We draw into another dead Gemini Spark. End phase where Geki Break going to take out the return from the different dimension, and now we do the combo. ExpressRoid, add back 2 ROIDS, summon back double Machina Fortress, and that's going to be that game. I wonder, does this deck play... This deck has to play like Sark, right, to get to that Future Fusion. The Future Fusion seems kind of important. Here we're going to go for Card Trooper. We're going to bring out a Fortress that we milled by pitching the Armoroid. We've sided into Nobleman of Extermination and Lightning Vortex. That's a little weird. Like, why? I don't... Alright, I'm not really sure what these are for in this matchup. Heavy Storm, we should probably just chain the Book of Moon on either one, really. Yeah, we're going to book our own Card Trooper here. Opponent, though, popping off with the Diva Mali Instant Fusion. Going to make 2 Synchros. Kind of unclear why they didn't just make a Stardust here. Because if you'd made Stardust, then you could just hit over this Fortress, but now the Fortress just gets to out Thought Ruler? Yeah, I don't know. Probably could have just made Stardust. It would have been good. We're going to hit over the Card Trooper. And we can also just Vortex the whole field. We drew Future Fusion. Oh my god. Yeah, the one thing about revealing Overdragon, though, is that in 2 turns, their board just gets wiped. I don't know. You might even honestly just, like, set Ocean Pass or something. I don't know. Or we're going in with the Diva, I guess, instead. Just going to hit, maybe make a magical android. Now we get Mirror Force. Opponent draws Pot of Avarice. That's scary. That's pretty good. Maybe should have, like, even main 2... Actually, can't main 2 Miracle here, but we bring out a Fortress. We're getting dangerously low on the Diva Hero side of things, but Chimera Tech Overdragon's going to come down next turn and wipe the whole field. We got to remember. So, yeah, they're just losing everything. However, we have Heavy Storm Brain Control ExpressRoid, which means we're just going to ExpressRoid, add back 2 Armoroids, and summon 2 Machina Fortresses and activate Brain Control. Oh my god. That's a pretty cool combo. A little bit gimmicky maybe, but I can see what's going on with the Roid stuff. I don't know if this is the standard, the Roid deck. There was like a Roid deck that topped something or this year. I think it was this year. I don't know if this was it or not, but the Roid stuff is cool. Next match, we've got a Blackwing versus, what was it? It was CODARUS, right? This is like the CODARUS Hero Beat build that I think is pretty decent. It's got like Gear Town. You play Terraforming to get to your field spell for the CODARUS, and then also Gear Town to get to the Ancient Gear Knight for Gemini Spark. Or Gadgetron, obviously. Gadgetron's still good. This hand kind of sucks. We're just going to summon Gear Knight pass, and the Gear Knight gets run over. Kind of predictable there. We draw into another Terraforming, so presumably we're going to be summoning Gadgetron here. Also going to add that Legendary Ocean so we can do the CODARUS nuke later. Fortunately for us, the opponent doesn't have Kalut. Although, yeah, okay. But they draw Whirlwind. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so they're going to have the Gadgetron. They're going to go in for big damage. They're going to make, what, Stardust Set Oppression? No, they're going to make Dark End. Oh, I guess to... Is there a Stratos Engrave or something? No. What? Why'd they make Dark End? I don't know. So, the Oppression's going to go off here, which does suck. We can get rid of it, though, with the CODARUS. So we can just go CODARUS, take out Dark End Dragon plus Oppression. Unfortunately, we can't take out the Black Whirlwind, but the opponent's getting pretty low, so we might be able to kill. Here we go for Stratos. Stratos going to grab an Alias, and then we're not going to Miracle. I feel like this was just game, right? We just, like, missed Lethal, and now we're going to lose because the opponent has Dad Brain Control? That seems right. That seems right. All right. Well, a little bit of a misstep going to cost us game number 1, but we can bring it back in game number 2. There's still hope. We open the Gear Knight again. Tragic. We're going to get Dust Shooted. That's kind of alright, although we'd lose our CODARUS, which does suck. But we can go get Gadgetron. However, the set monster is a Reaper. And we're going to hit into the Reaper, presumably just Gem Spark it here. Yeah, I like that play. Alright. I mean, you could wait too, but it's probably better to get the pressure on with the Gadgetron. We're going to lose it anyway next turn to this Kalut. Kalut's going to take out the Gadgetron. We need to find another CODARUS. We get Bottomless here? Why? You could just Kalut over that. Now you're actually going to like lose your Bora straight up because they were able to commit with the Miracle Fusion and Kalut won't even clear it. So Gaia going to do some big damage and we're going to set some cards. Can't take out both of these, although we did just sort of play into Mirror Torrential, but they don't have it, so fortunate for us, we're going to pick up the dub in game number 2. On to game number 3. Game number 3, Blackwing player going to be starting off. They have an okay-ish kind of, I don't know, every Blackwing hand I look at that doesn't contain Whirlwind looks kind of mid, but we go for Gadgetron, it gets Bottomless. Again, like, you can just Kalut over that. I don't know. I feel like it depends. It depends. But we're going to go for Stratos. Now we're going to Kalut over it. And we have CODARUS set up here, so we could potentially nuke some stuff. Going in with the Alias, they're going to Deprison. We're going to set Solemn. Icarus is going to get Judgmented. That's a nice little +1. We're going to MST the back row and go in with the Spirit Reaper. This could be bad. We don't want to lose the CODARUS, although we technically can't use it, right? Because we have to target 2 specifically, and the opponent only has 1. We're going to Rhoda for an Alias, and the Gem Spark was such a good top deck, actually. Yeah, so was the Hero Blast. So we can activate Few and set this Hero Blast. Hero Blast going to be used, take out that Shura. And now we're going in with the Alias, which is going to get run over, but that's okay because the Ab-Zero is coming down. The question is, do we Storm here? I don't think so. Yeah, definitely probably find a wait. We have a Miracle as well. We would die to Brain Control top deck. I think now we Storm. So the Icarus attack going to be chained. The Field Spell should die, right? Yeah, the Field Spell should be dead. Going in for 25 set Dust Tornado, looking pretty good. Still dead to Brain Control, but you know that's how it is a lot of the time. End phase Dust Tornado, that's going to be it. All right, CODARUS Hero Beat taking it off of Blackwings. I mean, Hero Beat kind of a pretty good matchup. The CODARUS, it got used once, right? I think. I do believe it did. So CODARUS was cool. Yeah, it took out the Dark End and the Oppression in game 1. All right, CODARUS, next one. This one is like Dark Gaia Fortune Lady, I think. If not, no, wait, my bad, I spoiled it. Oh wait, this is the this list actually gets shown off later in the video, I think, on the other side. This is this like Magical Merchants Monster Mash thing, which yeah, obviously kind of cope, but whatever. That's how it is. We're gonna run over that Treeborn, going for Snipe Hunter, just gonna get Gem Sparked here. Kind of unfortunate, because there's a lot of stuff we really want to pitch from this hand. Yeah, our Dark Samorg's gonna get put back, but that's kind of fine. Our Mally gets Hero Blasted. As getting Hero Blasted goes, that's not so bad, obviously. We can go for Witch. If only there was a generic level 10 we could make, but there is not. Opponent draws Diva, go Diva Gilman. They go for the Android. Probably just going to drop a Gores here. Yep, we are. Let's see, we draw on the Dandelion. Man, this deck just has, like, these merchant builds contain so many things that you kind of want to mill and not draw, so it's kind of awkward, but we'll see if they can pull it through here. Everything is getting run over. We have a Necro Gardener. We could use it any time. We have a Mally, so we can go for Mistworm. Actually, kind of crazy they didn't. No, yeah. We go for Mistworm. They Torrential. Bro. I don't know about how I feel about that Torrential. That was a pretty neg Torrential. Anyway, we're going in, but we got a Battle Fader to keep us alive. Dark Arm Dragon. I do not think that is live. How many Darks are there? Like a bunch. So, yeah, unfortunate. We could Avarice back, though, right? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got like 5 Darks, 6 Darks, something like that. So we could just Avarice, put back a bunch of Darks, and then drop Dad whenever we want, right? Instead, we are going to die to Brain Control. Oh, no, wait, we have Necro Gardener. Okay, we get to stay alive then. We do get to stay alive, however, it would probably be better if we outed this Ab-Zero, like, ever. I don't know why we Jinzo'd in main one. Now we gotta go for Pot of Avarice into Dad, right? Or we're just gonna die? No, we have Fader. Okay, we can wait. We can wait. So we drop the Fader. Now we can drop Dad after we Rise of the back row. Unfortunately, it gets bottomless. But Dark Arm comes down, and that's pretty good. We do have to worry about randomly dying to these Honests. Should probably kill the token. Not gonna kill the Gores. That's... Yeah, I think that's just wrong. I feel like he should kill the Gores. We're going down to 100 life here from the Honest. So now we're just walling up behind a Dandelion, but it's like we're on 100 life. How the hell are we ending this? Okay, we can bring out Dark Samorg and Crash, then hit him with the Jinzo, but if the opponent draws a light monster ever, we're just dead, right? But they don't. They draw a Trap card. Very nice. I don't know. We probably should have just gone for game there because, well, their second Honest is gone, so we're no longer just dead to the light monster. On the other hand, they have a Gem Spark set that could potentially interrupt us. We go for Brionic. Why'd we go for Brionic here? Is that the best we could do? There's still a Mistworm out. We could have just gone Mistworm with the Jinzo. Although I guess maybe we want the Jinzo to stop the traps or something. Gem Spark's being used, so they could potentially deprison here. However, they're going to die to Gallus Burn because the top deck is the Dark Creator, which will inflict 1,600 burn damage. That was a crazy game 1. That was a wild game 1. All right, on to game number 2. We left Quick Draw in post board, which is seems very risky to me because I would think Dinah would come in. But we're just going for it. Just going to summon Drill Warrior, pitch the Treeborn, banish. All right, we know Fear Dinah. We know Fear Dinah. Is this Samorg even like close to live? Should Samorg even be in here? I guess Quick Draw gets it live. Do we play another Wind? Maybe Debris? I don't know. Looks like we're just looping Drill, so I mean, they gotta find it out to that. They have found it out to that, but they're just like deciding not to. Why would we summon Alias and set Gemspark and out the Drill Warrior when we can just not out the Drill Warrior? Why would we out Drill Warrior? That's just far too obvious of a play. The opponent would suspect that we would do that. So yeah, let's get owned by Dark Samorg Drill Warrior. Okay. Well, now we can't even set the Gem Spark. On the other hand, the opponent just plays into Mirror Force, so now their Drill and their Dark Samorg just get completely owned by Mirror Force. What a fascinating duel I'm watching. Alright, like, this dude just doesn't want to set Gemini Spark, doesn't want to deal with the Drill Warrior, and then we're just going to, like, lose it to a Mirror Force. Okay, so there is a Debris Dragon in here. We're going to hit in. It's going to get sparked, though, because we want to preserve the ocean. Got back that Stratos. We hit into a Battle Fader. Alright, well, the deck feels like it's down bad a lot, but it's just got infinite stall with all the faders and the set dandies. So what can we do now? We have to just set dandy and like try and wait for this debris play or something. They try to miracle clear our field, but it's not going to work because the set is dandelion. So we're going to get to stay alive here. We got to go for debris into black rose. Wait a moment. Why didn't you just compulse to stop the debris into black rose? Man just didn't feel like it. I don't know. Why would we stop the debris into black rose? Why would they'd be expecting that? All right, the Ab-Zero is going to kill the tokens, I think, because that's how the whole chain thing works there. It just starts a new chain. We're going to Avarice everything back, though. Draw into another Avarice. Nice. Miracle Fusion. And is there Necro Guard now? I think there might be. I think I recall seeing one. So we're going to get to stay alive here. We can go for another Black Rose Dragon. How the opponent does have a Hero Blast to potentially stop us adding back the Alias, but they're just not gonna. They're just... no, I don't feel like it. Why would we stop the Black Rose play? They'd be expecting that. Wait, are you telling me that we don't play Drill Warrior in here, or do we actually just, like, prefer to double wall, or Drill Warrior, Junk Warrior? Maybe they just preferred the double wall. I could kind of see that. That being said, if they have brain control, you're definitely losing. I don't know. Maybe it's fine to just double wall there. I feel like you should definitely have Junk in your extra if you're playing Quick Draw Level Leader. So maybe they do have it and they just chose not to make it. That's possible. They're going to go for a Catastor. Okay, playing around Honest. Very nice. We draw into Sork. That's a decent way to play around this Gores. We can bring it down. Get rid of the... or we can... Wait, is there no lights? Oh my god, there's no lights. What are our lights anyway? Is it just Merchant? What actually are the lights? We're going to find out, I guess. Hopefully. We got a Battle Fader to stay alive. And then we can Avarice, like, at any point. Why do you keep putting Avarice in your monsters? Oh, it's because you can put all the targets in the spell zone. I see. Alternatively, you could not put Avarice in your monster zone. Alright, we're going to bring down Dark Arm Dragon. Priority target Gores, probably. No, the token, because we fear Honest. Then we bring out Lad, which, if we fear Honest, I mean, we're going to get absolutely owned by it, because we just put out Lad on the field. Diva... This could go into Brionica, and then they could activate Brionica 3 times, and that would put the Lad to 800 attack, and then that would be 1100 damage. Oh no, it'd be 1500 damage, so it'd be lethal. But they don't. They go for Goyo instead, which doesn't work. You can't take Lad. Lad's gonna bring back the Dandelions. So now we can go for... Are you telling me you still don't want to not get Black Rosed? Alright, this is the third time this game. The third time that this Hero Beat player has just been like, go ahead and Black Rose me. I embrace it. I accept it. Alright, whatever. Okay, we sub out Sork. We bring back Level Leader. It's GG. What was our light? Our light was Lad. Okay. Alright, well, that was a game. That happened. Moving on. This one was interesting. I believe we had... Oh, yeah, okay. This is the Fortune Lady Earth Dark Gaia deck. You did not hear wrong. That is what this deck is. Now, you might be wondering, why? Fortune Lady Earth isn't a rock. It's a spellcaster. I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out what the technology is in here. The opponent just tries to Rhoda for Substitoad, which is met with a question mark. I mean, yeah. I can see that. We're going to hit in with a Prisma. Do we not have anything else to send with Prisma? We're going to tribute set Fortune Lady Earth. The opponent Caiuses our tribute set Fortune Lady Earth, foolishly thinking that this might be like a malicious or something. But actually, they're just going to banish a Fortune Lady Earth. They're going to play right into our Gores, and then we're going to Fortune's Future put back our Fortune Lady Earth to draw 2 cards. Just like Pot of Greed, because your dumbass thought it was cool to Caius our set monster. Alright, we're going to hit into a T-Roar. We're going to set Dust Shoot Raigeki Break and the Legendary Jujitsu Master. We're going to Dust Shoot, take that Dark Dust Spirit from the opponent, who still doesn't have an actual Frog in play. They're going to hit in to the Legendary Jujitsu Master, which is actually really bad because they don't have Treeborn, so this Caius is just straight up a dead top deck. We hit in, it's a Wabaku. Okay, they can Caius us. They Caius the Gores. I think they should hit into another Legendary Jujitsu Master. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. Why would they not do that after they saw the first one? Alright, we hit him with the Gores token. They're setting freaking Junk Synchrons. We summon Stratos, but we have no targets left, so the targets are Malicious, Prisma, Inferno Prodigy. Yeah, you just got, like, unlucky there. Like, should have had one left in deck probably every time with these ratios. So the opponent's going to make Catastor, which will get Raigeki Breaked, but they can set the Magic Cylinder? Oh, it's Burn Frog. Okay. I guess the Wabaku probably should have tipped me off. Oh, well, we're getting rusty in analyzing these replays. Next game, we have an opening. Why did you side in Jinzo? Bro, what? Okay. We're going to bring out Gigantes. Oh, okay, so we could Gigantes, banish Fortune Lady Earth, and then Fortune's Future put it back to draw 2. That's like, okay, I mean, that's an interaction. That's maybe not as good as like the Diva Hero version, which can just Miracle and then Fortune's Future, but it's like something, you know, I guess. We're going to Crow the Treeborn. However, the opponent's going to pitch for swap and Tribute Summon Jinzo, which is literally the only thing in the entire world that could cause this Gigantes to go neg, but it actually happens. We get totally just flabbergasted, caught off guard by this Jinzo that for some reason they brought in. Now we Tribute Summon Fortune Lady Earth. A lot of weird side deck decisions being made in these matches, from what I can tell. The Fortune Lady Earth crashes because it's 24. Opponent's going to swap hit in for 1,000. We're going to set Legendary Jujutsu Master, and the opponent, of course, has learned literally nothing. They're going to hit into Legendary Jujutsu Master again. This is the 3rd time, man. Oh my god, we Gigantes banish Earth, and then have another Fortune's Future to draw 2 more cards? We draw into Hand Destruction. Whoa, we're playing Hand Destruction. Okay. We're going to hit into a Battle Fader, which we decide to Caius. I think I maybe would have not Caiused it, because we crowed one of the Treeborns already, so if they bring this back and we Caius it, they're out of Treeborn. Also, we could just Caius a real threat and not a Battle Fader. And it's not like we're not going to be able to Caius later because we got this Prodigy. We hit into a Mirror Force. What do we set? Raigeki Break. Opponent sets T-Roar. We activate Hand Destruction. Draw 2 cards. Draw Fortune's Future Dark Calling, which we can't set up with the... We can't set up the Fortune's Future with the Dark Calling, unfortunately. But we do make a big Dark Gaia. We get T-Roared, however, because that was actually exact lethal. They hit in. We Raigeki Break the Treeborn Frog. They go for Junk. They go for Brain. They go for Bryonic. That cannot have been the best play there, right? Was that really the only thing they could do? Couldn't they just make Catastor? Why not just make Catastor and kill the... Well, whatever. We're committed. We made Bryonic. It is what it is. So we're going to set Hand Destruction. Giant Trunade being used. We hit in with the Bryonic again. Is this Dark Calling not live? We don't have a Fiend? No, wait, we do have a Fiend, but the biggest thing we can make is 2,100. And that does not clear Bryonic, and that is not game. However, we draw into Stratos. That will let us get the Malicious Edge, and now we can make a 4,500 Dark Gaia and hit over that Treeborn Frog for lethal. Ladies and gentlemen, Fortune Lady Dark Gaia. All right, last up, we've got Chaos Fairy versus, once again, I kind of mentioned before, we're going to be seeing another one of those Merchant Monster Mash things. This time, maybe they'll actually draw Merchant. I don't know. They summon Witch of the Black Rose into our set Raikou, so just straight up a +1 already. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, but we kind of had to set Raikou with this hand because it is not a great turn 1 play here, but it's superior to just summoning Valley. We set Brain Control. We're going to go Mind. We're going to banish that with our Cyber Valley, probably. Very nice, very nice. Definitely getting some buckets there. We pitch the Christia. Opponent's going to go for the Drill Warrior play. Yep, just quick draw. Send the Dandy. They're apparently playing Chaos Necromancer, which is quite a choice. They hit in. We got a huge Tragodia here. And at this point, we could just take the token and summon Christia. And then they can't Gorz us, and the drill doesn't come back. So that would probably just win the game. But we're not going to do that. We're going to summon Honest. We're going to hit in for 3,000, and there's going to be a large Gorz. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. We pitch our Gorz to steal their big token, and then we put back the Honest. The issue is that Drill is still in rotation, so they're just going to be getting value off that every turn. They go for the Caius, they outer. Yeah, this is not fantastic, but we have the Faders, so we can definitely stay alive through anything that they do. They hit in. Actually, they're just getting walled by the token because they didn't deal with it. We're going to go for Brain Control. We're going to take the Gorz. We just have... What is this? Do we have Lethal here? We have Lethal if they don't have Fader or something. Yeah, we hit him, we do Honest over, and we attack directly for the Kais. Okay, yeah, that's lethal. I probably would have just summoned the Christia to out the Drill Warrior there. Anyway, they're going to set a Merchant, which is very scary. We probably just have to Herald that, right? No, we're not going to Herald that? Alright, we're just going to let the opponent mill like 15 cards. Lovely. My bad, they're milling like 25 cards. And they get an Avarice, and they get Dandy tokens, and they get a Treeborn Engrave, and they get a Plague Engrave. It's a miracle they're not playing the Vayu stuff, at least. Or we'd be down even worse. Alright, Treeborn's coming back. We could go for not Debris. We can just make, what, Brionic? Why are people making Brionic in the weirdest times? I'm not sure how I feel about that one. So we're going to bounce the monster. We're still not going to Orange Light. It's probably fine to not Orange Line that. That being said, we're going to be taking a ton of damage here. Because they go for the Mali Plague. They make Thought Ruler. Why? Thought Ruler Syndrome? Oh, it's because they have DDV. I see. I totally overlooked that. They just had a DDV in their hand. Yeah, that's not too good. That's not too good. We probably should have used that Orange Light by now, though. Brain. We can Brain, and we can bring back an Orange Light, get in for some damage, and then make a level 8. We could also... Actually, wait. Why do we have Heavy Storm in? They definitely revealed they were playing Monster Mash, right? Well, either way, we should have just pitched it with the Brio to put back our call and reset it, right? Because it's just a useless card. Opponent's going to bring back that Treeborn. They're going to summon Chaos Necromancer, which has 7,500 attack. How many monsters in the grave? One... Why is that? I don't know. There's like an invisible spot. I'm just going to assume that they do have 25 monsters in the grave like they say they do, which tracks because there's one DDV down there. So that's just going to be lethal. We just get like one shot by Chaos Necromancer anyway. All right, well, that just happened. That just happened, I guess. Game number 3. Game number 3, we're going to go ahead, set a Shining Angel. Opponent opening up with the Witch of the Black Rose, going to hit over that set monster, but their hand is not looking too great, and our hand is looking absolutely cracked. We got everything we could possibly want. We're going to banish the top. That's not too good. Should maybe have summoned another Dimalk and banished another one just to, like, get something banished, you know? Well, they're going for Drill now, but that's fine. We have an Orange Light to out Drill whenever the hell we want. But they're just going to out it by themselves by hitting into Mirror Force. Okay. Good talk. The Drill is gone. I guess maybe it makes sense to just not play around Mirror because, you know, this deck doesn't main it. They set Sangan. We're probably just going to Caius that. We whiffed again on our Dimalk. Very unlucko. But it's okay. The opponent's hand doesn't do anything. They set Merchant. Will we Orange Light it this time? Yes. Yes, we will. Okay, nice. The Merchant has been stopped. Is the Fader going to come down? Yes, it is. We can Orange Light this, though, as well. This is just kind of cruel. I mean, draw into DD Crow to stop their Debris play next turn. Damn. Damn, that's so mean. That is so mean. Poor Monster Mash player. Gets absolutely obliterated by the hand traps in game number 3. Well, that's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed the matches as always, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.